Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm Marie. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet the granny rectangle. So I find that this is a perfect shape for a continuous granny blanket, and I just love to have a project that you can just mindlessly work on round after round until you have suddenly created a whole big blanket. The granny rectangle is also really simple and easy to make, so if you are just a beginner, you will be able to follow along just fine. So let's get started. For this project, I'm going to use these 3 different colors of yarn. It is Drops Merino Extra Fine, it is DK Light Worsted Weight yarn, and I will need a 4.5mm crochet hook, or in the US a size 7. I will also need a darning needle and some scissors. To begin, I'm going to make a slip knot. So I'm going to form a loop, place my working yarn behind the loop, grab my yarn through the loop with my hook, and pull tight. And next I'm going to chain a multiple of 3 plus 1. So however long you want to make your blanket, it's always 3 plus 1. But for this sample, I'm just going to chain 19. So yarn over and pull through 19 times. And make sure not to make your chains too tight. So to start the first round, I'm going to skip the first 3 chains from the hook. So I'm not going to count the one that sits on the hook, but the next 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And into the 4th chain right here, I'm going to make 2 double crochet. So yarn over and insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we now have the first cluster here of the granny rectangle. The 3 chains that we skipped count as the first double crochet of the cluster. So next I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to skip the next 2 chains. And into the 3rd chain here, I'm going to make 3 double crochet. So again, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Next, I will chain 1 again, and again skip 2 chains and make 3 double crochet into the 3rd chain. That was 2 and 3. Chain 1. And I will just repeat this process all the way across the row. So I will skip 2 chains, make 3 double crochet into the next chain, and chain 1, and repeat across. So again, skip 2 chains, and make 3 double crochet into the next chain. Again, chain 1, skip 2, and 3 double crochet into the next. And here at the end of the row, I should have 3 chains left. So I'm going to skip the next 2 and make 3 double crochet into the very last chain. And at the end of the row here is where I'm going to have my 2 chain spaces of the rectangle. So next I'm going to chain 2 to make the first corner space. And next I will make 3 more double crochet into the same chain. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, chain 2 for the next corner and make 3 double crochet into the same chain. So as you can see, I now have the 2 first corners of my rectangle. Next, I'm going to chain 1. And to finish the round, I'm going to work on the opposite side here of my stitches. So I'm going to skip these next 2 chains and I'm going to work 3 double crochet into this next chain where I already have 3 double crochet on the opposite side. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, chain 1. And I'm just going to repeat all the way across the row. So I'm going to skip the next 2 chains and work 3 double crochet here into the next chain. And I will chain 1 in between each cluster. So skip the next 2 chains and 3 double crochet into the next. And again, chain 1. And here at the end of the round, I will skip the next 2 chains, and into this first chain that we worked into, I will again make 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. And here at the end, we're going to create the 2 corners of the rectangle. So again, I'm going to chain 2 to make the corner. Then make 3 double crochet into the same chain. And then create the last corner. So 2 chains. And I will close the round with a slip stitch into the top of these chain 3 from the beginning. So insert, pull through the loop on the hook. And here is my first round complete. So I'm going to fasten off my yarn to attach a new color. So I will just tie a little knot. And I can just attach my new color into any one of the chain spaces in the round. So I'm just going to pick this one right here and tie a knot. Then I will insert my hook, pull up a loop, and chain 3. And the chain 3 will count as the first double crochet of the round. So I will make 2 more double crochet into the same space. then chain 1 and make 3 double crochet into the next chain 1 space. And chain 1 again. And into this corner space here, I will make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, all into the same space to create the corner. So again, 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. Again, I will chain 1 and that will take me to the next corner space. So again, I will make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, all into the same space. And I can just hide my yarn tail here from the previous round behind the stitches. Three and chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. Chain 1 again and 3 double crochet into the next chain space. And chain 1 again. And I will just repeat all the way across till I reach this corner space here at the end. So 3 double crochet into every chain space. And chain 1 in between. Again, chain 1, and I've now reached the corner space. So into the corner space, I will make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. Again, chain 1, and for the next corner space I will again make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet into the same space. Again, chain 1, and I will just finish the last part of the round here by making 3 double crochet into every chain space and chain 1 in between. So again, 3 double crochet into every space and chain 1 in between. And here at the end, just chain 1 and make a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. And I will fasten off my yarn to attach a new color. So again, just attach the new yarn into any chain space. Just insert and tie a knot. Then insert the hook and chain 3. And as always, the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So next I will make 2 more double crochet into the same space. And this round and all the following rounds is exactly the same principle as the previous round. So next we will chain 1 and make 3 double crochet into the next chain space. Chain 1 again and into the corner space. As the previous round, I will make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, all into the same space. That was 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and 3 more into the same space. Chain 1. And as you can see, I now have 1 extra chain space to work into here at the edge of my little blanket here. So I will just make 3 double crochet into this space. And then chain 1 again and create the next corner into the next corner space. So again, 3 double crochet. And then chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. And chain 1 again and into the next chain space, 3 double crochet. Chain 1 again and repeat all the way across this side of the rectangle. So 3 double crochet into every chain space and chain 1 in between. And again, chain 1 and into this next corner space, I will again make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet into the same space. And chain 1 and 3 double crochet into the next space. And again, to make the corner, 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet into the same space. again chain 1. So I will just go ahead and finish this last side of the square in exactly the same way. So 3 double crochet into every chain space and chain 1 in between. And here at the end of the round, I will just chain 1 and close the round with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. And from here you can just go on and make as many rounds in your blanket as you want to. The only difference will be that you will have one more chain space to work into in each side of the rectangle. So I'm just going to work up a few more rounds and get right back when I'm ready to finish off the rectangle. So I'm now going to fasten off my last round here. So I will just insert my hook and pull through the loop on the hook. And I will cut my yarn and tie a knot. And all that's left to do now is just to weave in the ends on the back side. So I will just attach my needle to the yarn and weave my ends in back and forth through the stitches. And cut my yarn. And I will of course do that to every single one of the yarn tails. And we are now all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any great suggestions for my next video, please feel free to write it down in the comments section as well. I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.